Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Politically Correct Ghana lesson 321, and today being the 12th of September 2025, we want to discuss ambivalence of Ghana-Nigeria relationship. That is the love-hate simultaneously at the same time of Nigeria-Ghana relationship. Mind you, take note, you would have observed it that Nigerian men love and marry Ghanaian women. Ghanaian women love and marry Nigerian men. But the other bit is Nigerian women don't normally marry Ghanaian men, or Ghanaian men don't go to marry Nigerian women. And that is the love-hate. That's the ambivalence that we have to explore of a relationship. There's a growing tendency of intolerance towards Nigerian traders in Ghana and Nigerians living in Ghana generally. And we have to address it. We have to look at what is the legal connotations and how we can live together with the intent of bringing us together. And sometime in 1969, Ghana issued the Alien Compliance Order that kicked out a lot of Nigerians out of Ghana, including Togolese, Malians, and Guineans and co living in Ghana, because they were undocumented, so they kicked them out. Then in 1982-83 thereabouts, Nigeria also expelled a lot of undocumented Ghanaians. That's Ghana Must Go also left, so it was retaliatory. And it ended there, probably retaliatory, and it ended there. But now there is a certain growing tendency. Now, since 1979, we have ECOWAS. So then that means ECOWAS is encouraging what? A right to free movement, one. A right to free movement of persons within the ECOWAS zone, a right to residence within the ECOWAS zone, then a right to establishment of business within the ECOWAS zone. There are three phases I'm talking about. Okay, so then when I watched traders in Ghana, especially spare part dealers in Ghana, kicking against Nigerian traders on the petty trade market, then you want to find out what's happening. There's something that's confusing here, but it shouldn't be confusing because the law is cut and dry, straight. 1979, ECOWAS passed this law, and then the treaty of ECOWAS requested for these three things: the right for free movement of persons without visa. You need to cancel all visas within the ECOWAS zone made of 15 member countries. That is what? From Benin, Burkina Faso, Cape Verde, Ivory Coast, Gambia, Guinea, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, Mali, Niger, Nigeria, Senegal, Sierra Leone, and Togo. All these 15 countries. So they cancelled all visas. If you're a member of any of these countries, you can move within this zone freely without a visa. And that was achieved. Then now, the right is a right. Listen, please, choose the words carefully. It's a right to residence. So then if Nigerians move to Ghana, it's a right of residence. If Ghanaians move to Nigeria, it's a right of residence. And so do Nigerians move to other member countries, and other member countries move to Nigeria. So it's a right to movement. Then the right to establish business. So they have the right to establish business. Unfortunately, Ghana enacted this GIPC, Ghana Investment Promotion Council law in 2013. After 1979, 2013, that was the time Ghana enacted the law, and where it banned petty trading, and then it put a certain amount of $1 million as an entry barrier. You know, it was an entry barrier for Nigerians not to enter the Ghanaian market to trade. And it's counterproductive because ECOWAS is a supra body, and for Ghana to have signed to the treaty, ECOWAS treaty in 79, it couldn't. If it did, then that law is what? Null and void. The Ghanaian law, GIPC law on petty trading, is null and void. So the Abosokai traders, please welcome the Nigerian traders. Don't be thinking of the price wars that is between you and them, because it's an advantage for the country. Then other traders who are against Nigerians, please do not avoid that. But it's gone beyond that. We saw recently, I think last week or so, Ghanaians demonstrating with one lady in front who is so vocal and says that she will deal with Nigerians anyhow in their own ways. And that is a very serious offense, because they were demonstrating or protesting Nigerians living in Ghana. And so she outed the word they were going to deal with Nigerians in their own ways. That is genocidal. Please, the lady, she knows herself. Get that video off social media or apologize. Once you start, I didn't say xenophobia, it's genocidal. International Criminal Court will pick you up if you are not careful. If anything happens thereafter, they'll pick you up. Let us stop these genocidal attempts kicking against Nigerians, and let us what? Intermarry. Let us interrelate. The criminals who are in Ghana, Ghanaian criminals in Nigeria, Nigerian criminals in Ghana must be exposed to the police. If you see something, hear something, go to the police and say something. If you see something, hear something of crime, go to the police and voice out so that the person is picked and repatriated back to his or her country of origin, be it Nigeria, be it Mali. It's reported that there's human trafficking from Nigerians, human trafficking through Benin. But Ghana, you have to start early. See something of a crime, hear something of a crime, go to the police and say something. Let us live together as one people, both Ghanaians and Nigerians, where Nigerian men marry a lot of Ghanaian women. And then, of course, the reverse should also be the same. There should be love, and not love, hate. The name is Kwame Afaglo. Thank you.